words of wisdom and guidance. How are you today? I hope you're well. Oof, I've just been out and about in the wind and rain, drizzly. Oh, look, you can see it. So it doesn't look too, but it's all right. It's not too bad. It's not too cold, which is always a good thing. So yes, so excuse my lovely hairstyle, but anyway, I thought let me come on, have a cup of tea with you guys. So I've got my tea. And I thought, what do we need to know? As I was driving home, I kept hearing, what do you need to know? So let us think about that right now. What do we need to know? What guidance? Think of what it is that you need to know. Really sit for a moment and just contemplate on it and just think about it very clearly. We're asking our angels what it is that we need to know right now. Just before we're getting to the end of this week, before all this change and shift, I don't know about you guys, but boy, am I feeling this change and shift right now. And it's actually quite all right. And I'm managing it. I'm feeling okay. And I'm reaching out to you guys more than ever to connect and make sure that we are all in this higher vibe. It's a high vibration. This morning when I did my TikTok, the energy was up here. It was lovely. It was really good. So sitting here this afternoon with you guys, I just kept hearing, what do you need to know? So sit yourself down, think about that for a little minute. And let's open up. First of all, I'm going to just do the inner temple attunement with you guys today. I haven't done it with you guys for a little bit of time. I activate and step into my inner temple now, portal of my heart, home of my soul. Through the portal of my heart, I connect with my inner temple. Through each of my body senses, I connect to my inner temple. Sacred below me, sacred above me, sacred around me, and sacred within me, I activate the wisdom and power that has always been deep within. May these cards deliver clear messages and reflections to me and all of who use them, and for their highest interest of all. I'm guided, I'm led. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, good. Well, what's on the end of our red thread? That's been a bit of a theme, hasn't it? But yeah, let us do that today. Let us find out what it is that we need to know. So while I was doing that, hopefully you were coming up with your thoughts. You were sitting there, you're ready to hear what this guidance is all about. I feel like a drum roll. I don't know what that is. Anyway, right. So time passes by while you procrastinate. Good. Exactly. What do you need to know? What is it? Why are you feeling like you're not taking that leap of faith, or you're not taking that step forward? I honestly have spent hours this morning working my way through YouTube, trying to set up my words of wisdom and guidance, the guiding voice podcast bit, and making sure that it looks nice, and doing a bit of editing with the last person. And I put her up, Erica Briodi, and if you haven't watched it, watch it. She is an incredibly informative, motivational woman who overcame a lot of challenge herself, and her sole purpose is to empower women and to empower women globally, and she is doing a great job. So honestly, she's got a book out that is really, really good, and she's just written another one that's about to be out, and she talks about that in the podcast as well. So again, it's about networking together, it's about speaking up together, it's about linking our knowledge, our experiences, our challenges. And, like I said to you yesterday, I was on the podcast, The Cries of Motherhood, and Hearing the Cries of Motherhood, I think it's called. Anyway, that'll be out very soon. And I was on there for ages. And, honestly, it's just about connecting. So you guys are here at the start. You are with me from this first platform. And we keep going. We'll go together, or not at all. We are linked. We are networked. We're going to do this. So what is stopping you? Oh, shivered. What are you procrastinating about? Why am I spilling my tea? What is it? Think about that for just a moment. So maybe we will get the answer. Even if you lose everything, you still have a future. Yeah. Do you believe that? Do you trust that? What are you afraid to lose? You know, I mean, obviously that is a $1 million question, isn't it? I mean, and everybody will have their things, their moments. I know what I was afraid to lose up until probably a few days ago. You know, literally it was still embedded within me, this hope, this one little tiny bit of, and then I just kept getting the downloads, no, whatever, you know, and I was like, wow, didn't really want to know it. But I think from the pain of losing my dog, Lulu, and that opening up my heart and breaking my heart even more, making me more emotional, and really just making me sit with the why of everything. You know, the thought of, you know, she was here for her reason. She was with me till this point. Now she has done her job, and I have to let that go, and she let that go. And it was done. And sometimes it's the hardest thing to think of, isn't it? Because we do procrastinate through a fear, and sometimes that can be quite deep within us. And right now, today is the day of that. Is the day of, this is why we're trying to keep our high vibration and trying to see the positive or a higher perspective in a lot of things. So really sit with that. What is it that you need to know? Do you need to know why you procrastinate? So what guidance could you get from that? Or what is it about your fearing of loss? What is the loss that you're fearing? And that is another thing. It could be, you know, something quite small, but you've made it into such a big thing, I'm hearing. So that could be something. And when we sort of tackle things, often we'll think, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Or, you know, sometimes there's just that moment of complete fear that sort of makes us feel or makes us stuck. It doesn't allow us. And when we sort of go, you know what, I know I spoke to you about this. I went on a live on Sunday, I think it was. And I honestly, I do this. I sit and talk to you guys, and I record, and I do it on TikTok. I do it here, and I love it. I mean, I'm a teacher. I stand in a classroom full of people all the time. But goodness me, did I get myself into a state to the thought of doing a live on YouTube. I was like, what? And I was sweating, and I can't do it. And then I thought, you know what? Just do it. Calm has just come up for me. It's quite a long number, Grabori number. Are you ready for this? I think we need to write this down as well. Calm. Right, are you ready? 514 319 893 214. That is calm. The Grabori number of calm. And today maybe we needed it. Maybe you need it. And I was actually, when I was doing my walk earlier, I literally was walking along thinking how calm I am, how peaceful I am, how balanced and blessed. And I feel so, even though I was really getting a bit frustrated of what I was doing wrong on the YouTube channel. And then I came back, I clicked a button, and it worked. I was like, okay, it's done. I literally spent another 10 minutes. So I went shopping, and I did my shopping for my food. I was like, that's easy enough. And that's when on the way home, I heard, what do you need to know? So that is what I'm saying with you today. I'm sharing that. What do you need to know? What is time passes by while you procrastinate? And it also goes back to the messages we've had very recently about, you know, when something is presenting itself. I think we did it yesterday with the Akashic Records. You have to straight away move forward. You have to grip hold of it, even in the unknown. Just know that there's something there that is shining a light. Go to the light. Lean into it. trust. Okay, that is the download. Okay, good. All right. So let us go. Let us start. What is going to be our inner temple oracle card for today? Is it going to be the same one as yesterday? We will see. Or what is it going to be? Because we are going towards this new beginning. I keep saying it. I mean, I remember, if you've been watching me for a while, you will know we for weeks we're going towards the fire horse energy. It's starting the new beginning, the new chapter, and we're still going. We're going to the new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. So there is still opportunity to catch up, to get there, to believe, to trust. You know, wherever you are on your journey, don't think that just because you come on and I'm doing something a little bit woo-woo and you're not quite there. Listen up, because one day you may very well think, gosh, I listened to a lady ages ago and she said this and look where I am. Honestly, it's happened to me. Promise. 11 on the clock as I said that. Wow, that was magic. All right, okay, let's go. Let's see what our inner temple card is today. Thank you for the guidance, Spirit. Straight away today. Chamber of Soul Gifts again. Yeah, you are being offered this opportunity. Gifts. Your soul is guiding you. You're awakening to your gifts. You're awakening to the change. You know, it's almost like yesterday we had her standing inside there, posed ready. And today it's reminding you, you know, we are being guided. We are being gifted. You know, look for those gifts. Inner summer is what we are in, the season of change and happiness and joy. And the reason why I brought that up and seen that is because I had my sunstone called to me from my little pot over here, and I put it together on top of the Soul Helper Oracle card, which we're going to pull next. And the sunstone is all about joy and happiness. And you know, I bought this sunstone in Tuscany and brought it home with me. So this is a very special little crystal for me, and I just felt really called to bring it out today and put it on top of our cards and let her be on the table with us, our beautiful sunstone. So, soul gifts. Chamber of Soul Gifts. I'm going to read it again because remember yesterday, like I said, I know we keep getting the same cards, but it's important that we hear what it is that we need to hear. And sometimes it takes a few moments, okay? Your soul came into the world with gifts waiting patiently to be found. You'll know you found a gift through how lit up you are when you do. And I have found my gift. I found the gift yesterday. That beautiful podcast just lit me up. You know, time expands and heaven and earth seem to meet. There's a gentle pull, an expansive feeling, a deep resounding yes. Sometimes our gifts are clear early on and those around us celebrate their presence in the world. Other times we may discover them eventually but lack the confidence to trust them. Now this is where the procrastination is. Okay, so are you not trusting your gift enough? Are you trying to be too perfect? No, authenticity is what everybody wants to see. You know, be yourself. And that is where you actually are in your most comfort, when you are authentic. This card beckons you to be passionately daring. It urges you to cherish the things that make you come alive and that you're most passionate about. To trust the things you're silently drawn to and not just to do what you think you should. This goes against what's true for you. Exactly. That is so beautiful. Time passes while you procrastinate. When we embrace our gifts, we light up the world without even trying. When we follow our gifts, we become more alive and more present to life. Just like the flower, just like the tree, when we follow our gifts, we express our unique, true nature and bless the world with our presence. What gift is patiently waiting for you to embrace it? What are you drawn to doing? Maybe it's something you've already aware of and celebrated for. Or perhaps it's something that's emerging for you. This card is encouraging you on. It's giving you a supportive push to follow your secret passions and favorite pastimes and to be uniquely you. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So there we go. There is our beautiful start for today. What is it that you are passionate about? Because this is where the new change will come. You know you're thinking of it. It's just that procrastination. It's just that little bit of fear. Honestly, I took an age trying to get to I kept thinking and thinking about doing this. All those months and months ago, over a year ago, okay? I was like, oh, I had my cards. I did my own little reading. I did a couple of readings for friends or whatever, you know? But something kept saying to me, do your readings. So I started to share my readings. I did Power of Thought walks. I started to share my readings on TikTok. I got myself out there. And you know what? I've had lovely comments and lovely people, and I'm just blessed. I know I'm protected, and I know I'm blessed. And then it was the same thing a year later with my then the YouTube channel came, and I started then TikTok, then my YouTube channel, and I sat the same thing. How am I going to do this? What do I? And honestly, when I look back at my YouTubes from those months ago, I'm like, ooh. And now here I am. My magic table is very magical. And then it was about the podcast, and that's been pushing me and prompting me and pushing me and prompting me, and I've had some wonderful people already on it. I will continue to get some more beautiful people, and it's just gonna grow. I just know it. And that is for you. That is for you, my subscriber. That is for you, my person that is networked with me, my collective, the person that follows, that wants the guidance, that wants the help, that wants to share, that wants the ripple effect of what you'll be doing. So don't procrastinate. Do it. What is our soul telling us today? Our soul helper oracle. Can you give us, please, guidance right now? Right now. Beautiful. Anything else? There we go. Have the courage to be free. Just what I was saying. Have the courage to be free. Know that freedom begins when desire ends. And what it means by that is, yes, we have a desire. I had a desire, obviously, to share my knowledge, my wisdom, my channeling. I was doing it in the classroom because I would say to my students, I'd have a channel download and I'd like go off on a tangent and I'd say to them, I digress, sorry, I'll come back to the theory. But I know it's because I was guiding them about something to do with their growth as people, which is what my sole purpose is. So the desire was always there. But what that means is with that, where it ends is when you start to really believe in the freedom of sharing it, of doing it, of following that, of moving forward, swinging a bit higher, yeah? Going with that. And that is a number 28, which is 10. So it's completion and it's start again, and it's a beautiful way in which you can really think, you know what, I've always wanted to do that. I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter what it is, how big or how small. It doesn't matter. Don't think, oh, it's really nothing. Honestly, just step yourself forward. Release your creative energies. I can't write this. This is spirit talking here. This is your guidance. Make use of them in your life. So whether you might be a bit musical, you might want to sing. Okay, you might want to write music or create music or write poetry. But whatever that calling is, it's deep within you, and you know it's calling you. It's calling you forward. So, by the end of this week, overcome that fear of failure, of whatever it might be. Regret, giving up. Don't. Just get on with it. okay? And write something down on Friday that says, this is my new chapter. This is my new story. This is what I'm going to be doing from now on in. Whatever, write it down. Trust in yourself. Your higher self is leading you and guiding you. Over here, a card jumped. And what it's all about is a partnership for a new age. So allow this courage to free you for this new partnership. This could be within yourself, with spirit, with a partner, with a love partner. It's a partnership. It's co-creation. It's something that is going to really change and shift the dynamic of your life, I'm hearing. Amazing. All right, number 30. A new age partnership is like a gentle mirror that reflects every aspect of us, helping us to negotiate the path of self-awareness more easily. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. In this partnership, we feel as though we can fly. It gives us the strength to believe that anything is possible, that we can grow and be a mutual support to each other. That's what I'm saying, you and I. You're part of this support. It teaches us that everyone and everything is unique and divine. This partnership begins where desire for the other person ceases, replaced by a tender merging, where possession and control give way to letting go and freedom. Are you ready for this? I am. You have drawn this card because your soul path is touching that of another person. The two of you have the opportunity to combine and merge your paths for a time that will be mutually enriching. Alternatively, you are already in a partnership that is now demonstrating the required maturity and necessary willingness to reveal itself as a partnership worthy of the new world. Take what resonates, my friends. Examine yourself and do whatever is necessary in order to live in and enjoy such a partnership. Only those who give to their partner everything that they would like for themselves can receive the same in return. Your partnership will be a mirror for all the partnerships of the new world that will emerge in the future. However, this card is also telling you that it is now time for action. The time has come to tackle this issue. You are the creator of all that is or is not in your life. It lies in your own hands. So the minute procrastination, the minute you get an offer, the minute you get that person that you bump into and you think, I know this person from I don't know where, or the minute you feel that something has shifted in some way that is really giving way to new because of something they're saying or doing or whatever it might be, okay? No procrastination, only trust and belief. You can then release your creative energies. You can write that poem, you can write that love, you can sing that song, you can sit in that harmony. This feels very much like a harmony. I'll read it actually. Number 7, strong message from Spirit. There is a magical flow of creativity in all of us. Remember your childhood and the games you used to play? Do not use your creative powers in the hope of achieving recognition and fame, since they will simply flow away from you and into others instead. The reason you have drawn this card is to help you release your creativity and to use these energies for yourself. Repressing them will only lead to their gathering and manifesting as blockages in your energy system. Creative energies need to flow, so dance, paint, sing. Do not waste this gift. It will inspire and raise you to levels of what others can only dare to dream. Whatever kind of work you do, find some time to be creative now. This is of great importance for your soul path and will bring you healing and peace. You are very close to divine source and feel its eternal love within you. Now, you might want to use a healing crystal, the red tiger's eye, The number 7, very important. You might see your power animal, the hawk. I saw him this morning, actually. And with the partnership in the new age, that was, oh, and have the courage to be free. Okay, Spirit, I turned straight to it, so I've got to read that as well for you. What does freedom mean to you? Do you think it can be found in money or power, recognition or enlightenment? Freedom commences where desire ceases, so freedom exists only in the present. You cannot plan for it or save for it in a freedom piggy bank to make use of it later. Live in the moment and live freely. Freedom is wherever you happen to be. Look around you and seek it out. Invite it into right now, into a moment that is full of potential, including the chance of freedom. Be open to it and use that freedom sometimes to behave a little irrationally or rashly, and perhaps increasingly often. Every now and then it will give you the courage to pick yourself up and smile to yourself at the idea of acting responsibly without wishing in any way to disregard common sense. When you are free in your own self, you are at one with your life purpose. To be free means to love everything without wishing to understand, without asking for meaning or reward. I love that. What will you do now? Hear your soul ask softly, what do you desire? And when you have found your answer, be sure to act upon it and learn that freedom can only be found on the path of truth. Beautiful. All right, I'm just going to go back to the partnership for the new age. Power animal is otter. Herbal essential oil is orange. Your healing crystal is quartz, which I did have. And your master number is 11. And we saw double 11. So confirmation, my friend. Confirmation from this beautiful, beautiful soul helper oracle. And follow your vision as well. Follow your vision right now. Okay. For 2 wolves here. Wolves are, they mate for life. So this partnership is going to be lifelong. It's going to be very strong. Never lose sight of what is really important. And what is important for you, I'm hearing. What is important for you right now? That is beautiful. Right, let us see what else we can ask for. Oh, we have got the tea leaves. The beautiful tea leaves cards. And I want to shuffle them because I haven't shuffled them in a little while. And give them a bit of energy shuffling. I will just take a few more. Warning you of a problem, the finger, either now or in the near future. No. What could be this problem? Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Very nice. They're so difficult, these cards. Honestly, they really are. I just want to see if anything wants to come out of these little ones here. If I pick the ones up on the floor. Right. Okay. They didn't. Green ones didn't come out at all. Okay. Oh, we have a camel and a candle as well. And we have got a fan. And another card we can't see. Okay. Let's have a little look. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, so the first one that did jump out when I was trying to shuffle was the finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. We've also got that came with it, where we have the courage to be free, pleasure with a close friend. Okay. And the finger was near this as well. So we're going to just sit with that for a minute. Alongside it came period of frustration and lessons that are to be learned. So as we've been saying very clearly, we have got this week. So what is it that you need to know was the question when we started this reading. And we got time passes by while you procrastinate. So we can't be procrastinating. We have to face. And the new age partnership card said exactly the same thing. We do have to take action. We can't procrastinate anymore. So when there's something happens, okay, it could be a bit frustrating. It could be, but see it as a lesson that's learned. Now, it could be with a close friend. It could be something about a close friend. And, you know, the idea of sort of being free from close friends that maybe aren't seeing your vision or that type of thing, you know, that's a partnership, a close friend. But it says here pleasure with a close friend. So I'm going to take it that it's going to be a good thing. And this lesson, even though you may see it as a bit of a problem, it might actually not turn out to be a problem, because we've also got here someone you know is undependable and insincere, and muddled, unclear thinking. Now, that came out on top of release your energies. Okay, so release your creative energies. So we read about that. It's, you know, really being creative yourself, letting that energy speak. We'll go back to it now to make sure that we understand. Number 7. Creative energies need to flow, so give them room to do so and make the most of them. So muddled, unclear thinking, which is why maybe you're procrastinating. Just saying, okay? That could very well be the situation, okay? Now, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You've just got to work your way through it. And it often means that you're just a little afraid to face it. It's easier to just sweep it by a little bit. But it causes this muddled, confused feeling, this period of frustration. Having some pleasure with a close friend, whatever that might be for you, could release that energy for you. So dance and sing, or whatever it might be, have some fun. But this also undependable person, okay, I kind of said about this sort of friend, close friend, that you might have to have a bit of courage to be free from, or have the courage to understand their undependable insincerity for what it is, so that it doesn't block you, doesn't stall you, doesn't give you, you know, that this is why they've got this muddled, unclear thinking. Okay, so take how this resonates, my friend, okay? Just take how it resonates. This is what I'm just intuitively picking up on for a minute. We've also got over here the camel who flew over down here. Persevere and you will overcome the problems. Okay, we have got romance and celebration and party. These have come out on partnership with New Age, okay? Or they came out and I've put them here. And we have you will be shown the way with the candle. And you have got the carrot with opportunity and windfall. So by releasing this energy, by changing, digging in, leaning in, no procrastination of not leaning into this situation or addressing it. The opportunity will come for you to be shown the way in some way. You will have an aha moment. You will have a message. You will have your creative energy. Remember what we've said. It's got to flow. We've got to allow things to change. So let's just see these cards that haven't turned over. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Now remember this card. Never lose sight of what is really important for you. And that is your deep personal strength and peace that assures success with the Valley. We've also got good advice from a wise person. You'll be shown the way. I might be your wise person. The point is, wisdom and guidance is what my channel is called. So if you found me for the first time, hello. subscribe and keep coming back, because this is the important thing here. We are guided for a reason. We are finding each other for a reason. We talk how we talk for a reason, and that is for your change, my change, okay? And we have a vision. We know, our soul knows at the minute we're being very strongly guided. So we've also got pay attention to your work. Again, creative energies. Again, what is really important. It could be that you've been procrastinating on something with work. It could be you've not been wanting to do something or wanting to talk to people, or it very easily could be anything like that. So pay attention. A wise person is going to give you some good advice. You will be shown the way. And this romance celebration is, you'll overcome all your problems with the camel. And there's a romance and celebration that is going to be coming to you. I don't know if we're going to get any months. Let's ask, when could this romance happen? June. So it is imminent. Very soon in June, we've got the beautiful romance. And remember, I talked about the sunstone and how I got it from Tuscany. That was in June. So if you're going to Tuscany, maybe you're going to meet somebody. I'm just saying, reason why I'm talking about it. So there we go. We have got a beautiful opportunity this week, okay? This problem in the near future, it's a period of frustration, but the lesson has to be learned. You'll have good advice from a wise person. Your muddled, unclear thinking, okay, from a good friend. Pleasure with a close friend could just give you the way in which you can use your creative energies really well. Pay attention to your work. Pay attention to what you're doing, because there's obviously something quite important there for you. There's an opportunity here from this, perhaps from the work, perhaps from what you're doing at work. Somebody might recognize you and change something for you. Maybe you'll be in June at a celebration, a party where you'll find this romance. But you will be shown the way with this. And that is going to be very clear. I'm just being told now to just get these little astro deck. And let's get a few details from them for confirmation, please. Confirmation. As we go through this week with these, the astro deck is very magical because we've got a lot of planets that are aligning, that are changing. Goodness me. Oh, I'm leaving that one. It fell on my leg. It's like almost like it's for you. Okay, let's have a little look. They've told me that's it. Okay, so we've got Archangel Michael. Yep. He is there. He's cutting the cord. Unhealthy attachments, outdated thinking, outdated energy endings, taking your power back. This is your freedom now. This is what's happening. Okay? Can you trust this? That is the $1 million question. Courage, releasing someone's influence. What did I say about this situation? I kind of went to this with this friend. Have the courage to be free. So I'm going to leave that there. Also, this is your North Node. Dharma and destiny is calling you. So soul's mission, your purpose, where you're going, fate, your highest potential, the journey, the direction, your future, and spiritual growth. The North Node. This is your guidance. I keep doing this. I keep doing this. This is like you're being guided. Trust in this guidance, these beautiful soul gifts that are being gifted to you right now. This is your awakening. This is your new path. Deep personal strength and peace is going to assure this a success for you. We've also got keep the faith, the purpose, balance, harmony, trust standing strong, positive attitude, divine timing, high vision. Keep up the good work. Attention to your work. Abundance and blessings. 222. You might start seeing a lot of 222, by the way. Magic. I've also got here your intuition knows the way, the Chariot. And this came out over here on this side, which is where we had you will be shown the way. And it jumped out really, opportunity, windfall. Your intuition is very much guiding you at the minute, okay? Protective, sensitive, caring, loyal, creative. So creative energies. You will know, you will be shown a way. And we've got everyday life matters, the Hermit and the Magician. So your job, your co-workers, your daily routines. So pay attention to your work. Very important. Responsibility, your duty, your diet, your health, your pets. And interestingly, at the bottom of this card, it says pets and bad luck. And I lost my pet. But anyway, I'm not going to think of it as bad luck. Everyday life matters. Everyday life matters. How you show up, I'm hearing. How you trust in what it is that you are being shown and being given. So that is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, over here we have got these cards. So we've got Neptune, the Hanged Man, time for a spiritual retreat. Now, interestingly, it's come out on the finger, the warning. It does say dreams, inspirations, universal love, psychic receptivity, awareness, oneness, enlightenment. So you are intuitively being told, you know about this, you know this lessons that you're learning. Okay, definitely a learned situation. Fiercely devoted with the Death card for Scorpio, I desire. So you are showing devotion, powerful, passionate, mysterious, ambitious, magnetic, secretive, obsessive. And it's interesting how that sort of has come out on top of your pleasure with your close friend, and the undependable and insincere person. And if you're fiercely devoted, if you know, they're passionate and intense, powerful, but they can also be secretive, obsessive, jealous, competitive. So I just want you to take that as a lesson learned and maybe as a bit of a, you know, the warning. Because we've also got the raven here, which is seeing through illusions. So I think you're starting to have this awareness. Alchemical gifts, your chamber of soul gifts. You are starting to transmute these things. You are being able to work with them. Okay. Powerful transmuter of energy. Being free. Swing higher, my friend. Let your creative flow. The seeker, the truth seeker. Perhaps that's what this is all about for you, to really, you know, this unclear thinking, it was muddled at the time. You know, I think you're clearing that now. You have an awareness of it and you're being able to transmute it. And finally, the high vibration magic and miracles. Heart-centered, highly gifted, and that is literally sitting on top, have the courage to be free. Okay. And it says, heart-centered, highly gifted, creative, imaginative, intuitive, freedom seeker, teacher, healer, balanced, yin and yang. So this idea of balance and harmony, and 222 is all, well, 22 is all about duality and harmony and balance. So honestly, Archangel Michael is here. He's cutting that cord for you. He's making the changes. He's nudging you in the right direction right now. You are definitely, you know, finding the wisdom that you need, that centered place, that peace, that calm, which we talked about a little bit. And the one that jumped out for me on my lap, Pluto, light of transcendence, judgment. Find power in the shadows. Again, I've put it over the side. So the transformation, the intensity, destruction, death, deep truths, rebirth. Do you remember I said to you, it's that deep within us that we find our guidance, that we have to sit within. I said that right at the beginning. Sit down and just think, what is it that you need to know? rebirth, renewal, power, wealth. And we did have here an opportunity or windfall. So honestly, those are beautiful, beautiful guidance cards for us right now today. I hope that's raised your vibration. It's given you something to really think about, but also the guidance of no more procrastination, okay? Remember on the back of this, even if you lose everything else, you still have a future. What is your future going to look like? So by Friday, we're writing that down, the new book. Beautiful. Thank you very much for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to stay on and be part of this next stage, this next phase with me. I love to have you. So thank you very much, Spirit, for this guidance. I'll see you soon. Bye.